What if the tiny plastic SIM card inside your phone simply disappeared? No tray, no ejector pin, no swapping cards while standing in an airport terminal. Yet somehow, your phone could still connect to a mobile network in seconds. That's exactly what an eSIM does, and despite sounding futuristic, millions of people already use one every day without even realizing it. From smartphones and smartwatches to cars and laptops, eSIM technology is quietly changing the way devices connect to cellular networks around the world. Let's explore right here on History of Simple Things. The story of the eSIM begins long before modern smartphones existed. In the early days of mobile communication during the 1990s, phones were permanently tied to a carrier, meaning changing networks often required buying an entirely new device. The invention of the removable SIM card or subscriber identity module revolutionized mobile communication because it allowed users to switch carriers by simply changing a small chip. Over time, SIM cards became progressively smaller, shrinking from credit card-sized formats into mini, micro, and eventually nano SIMs. But engineers and manufacturers wanted devices to become thinner, more water-resistant, and more compact internally. Companies also envisioned a future filled with connected devices far smaller than smartphones, including watches, fitness trackers, and IoT sensors. To solve these limitations, the telecommunications industry developed the embedded SIM, or eSIM. Instead of being removable, the SIM would be permanently soldered inside the device while still allowing users to change carriers digitally. Around 2016 and 2017, major manufacturers and carriers began introducing the first mainstream eSIM-compatible devices, and the technology has rapidly expanded ever since. So what exactly is an eSIM? The E stands for embedded, meaning the SIM is built directly into the hardware of the device rather than inserted manually. Functionally, it does almost the same thing as a traditional SIM card. It stores information that identifies you to your mobile carrier, allowing your device to connect to cellular networks for calls, texts, and mobile data. The major difference is that instead of physically inserting a card, you download your carrier profile digitally. Think of it as turning the SIM card into software rather than a removable piece of plastic. Inside the phone is a tiny programmable chip capable of storing multiple carrier profiles at once. When you activate a mobile plan, your carrier sends the information electronically, usually through a QR code or an app, and the phone installs the profile instantly. This digital approach creates several advantages. One of the biggest is convenience. With traditional SIM cards, switching carriers often required waiting for a physical card to arrive in the mail or visiting a store. With eSIMs, you can activate a network almost immediately. Travelers especially benefit from this technology because they can purchase local data plans online before even landing in another country. Instead of hunting for SIM vendors at airports, users can scan a QR code and instantly gain access to a local network. Some phones can even store multiple eSIM profiles simultaneously, allowing users to switch between personal and business numbers or between local and international carriers with just a few taps in the settings menu. Another advantage involves hardware design. Removing the SIM tray frees up valuable internal space inside electronic devices. While the space savings may sound tiny, in engineering terms, every millimeter matters. Eliminating SIM trays can help manufacturers fit larger batteries, improve waterproofing, or reduce mechanical failure points. This is one reason why smartwatches and ultra-thin devices adopted eSIM technology so quickly. Many wearable devices are simply too small to accommodate a removable SIM card. The eSIM also helps manufacturers streamline production because they no longer need different hardware versions for different carriers or regions. Security is another important factor. Because an eSIM is embedded into the device, it cannot easily be removed if a phone is stolen. A thief can no longer simply pop out the SIM card to disconnect the device from the network immediately. While eSIMs are not immune to hacking or fraud, they add an extra layer of difficulty compared to physical SIM cards. Additionally, since activation happens digitally, carriers can implement stronger authentication systems and remote management features. However, eSIM technology is not perfect. Some users still prefer physical SIM cards because they are easy to move between phones instantly. If your phone battery dies or the device breaks, transferring a physical SIM to another device takes seconds. With eSIMs, the transfer process may require logging into carrier accounts or contacting customer support. Compatibility can also be inconsistent because not all carriers worldwide fully support eSIM activation yet. In some countries, adoption has been slow due to infrastructure limitations or regulatory issues. There are also concerns about consumer freedom, since critics worry manufacturers could eventually eliminate physical SIM slots entirely, giving carriers and phone makers more control over device activation. In many ways, the eSIM represents the next stage in the evolution of mobile communication. It transforms connectivity from something physical into something digital and instant. Most people once thought the removable SIM card was permanent technology, but just like CDs, DVDs, and wired headphones, even widely accepted hardware eventually evolves into software-based systems. The tiny plastic card that defined mobile phones for decades may slowly disappear, replaced by invisible digital profiles embedded directly into our devices. And as our world becomes increasingly connected, the eSIM may end up powering far more than just smartphones. It could become the silent backbone of the connected future itself. Thank you for watching. If you have suggestions for our next video, feel free to share them in the comments below. We'll be sure to give you an acknowledgement for your contribution. Thank you for joining us on this journey through the history of simple things. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and stay tuned for more stories woven through the smallest details.